Let's go bang, game penentuan game ketiga bang ya, satu sama skor sementara game 1 milik Onic, game 2 milik tim Liquid PH. Let's go. Ini dia game penentuan. Tapi Super Prince masih spam Valir di sini bang ya. Sama dengan Kaltiji dan juga King Kong. Masih spam Joey dan juga Hayabusa.
Game 3, final game in this final bout. Beautiful MLBB on a Saturday night. What else could you ask for?
I want a string quartet of violence. That's all I'm asking for. Fast, non-stop, brawly. Please give that to us right now, Liquid and Onic.
We have drums. Take it or leave it.
Yeah, we got some drums right behind us, both sides too.
Fine.
So,
Alright.
and again,
Tapi
it's
sanjinya
not the classic
pakai
gold
Louis
wave
lagi
matchup.
bang ya.
It's Matrix versus Granger.
Kalah laning
These
dari
matchups can also be very,
Louis.
very spicy on their own as well.
To balance out of the range, Keller's using Renner. Alright, usually we see, even up against the Grangers, that Beatrixes would use Bennett because it does provide the range and it zones out a little bit against the Granger, but this time he really wants that range, so he goes for the Renner instead, maximizing the last hits, bursts that he can get instead. By the way, that Beatrix does have tenacity, so Keller does understand that he's going to be susceptible to a lot of physical damage, especially in the laning up against Oheb. So I like the emblem
Masih
choice there
level
by
3
Keller.
di sini.
Yeah, really good choice, and making sure that you also just don't get bursted to oblivion by a Granger on the lane itself.
Yeah, I
So-
should have done that earlier when I played the Layla against the Granger. But
Oh.
no point crying over spilled milk now.
I was in that game. You should have done that.
Yeah.
Sudah level 4.
You were.
Menuju
Oh, yeah, that
turtle
was
yang
the game
pertama.
before, after match 1. So here
Ini
we
dia.
go. Stuff
Turtle
we do
yang
with the
pertama
backstage,
sudah
boys
muncul.
and girls.
Whoop.
Brusco up on front. JP is also just gathering information as he can. Super Prince has the ultimate as well. King Kong on the side. Sanji, will they go for something spicy here? I don't think so.
Dear God. King Kong is a full bar of EXP almost ahead of Carl Deasy now. 4 members of the cavalry coming through. AOG from Kurt dispersing Liquid. There's a revitalizer from
Selanjutnya dia
JP.
lagi,
Cody
tapi masih
through
dapat
the
bang.
turtle, but King Kong punching him down. Dropping the glorious pathway for the retreat. No
Hayabusanya
dice for
belum
Onic.
ulti
No
tuh.
one goes down.
Masih
Liquid
ditahan
happy with
aja.
that take.
That's a very happy trade here for Liquid.
Yeah.
Getting both, getting the objective despite all the effort of Onic here, throwing so much, but Onic didn't actually use up too many of those flickers.
Yeah.
So
They threw a lot to zone out Team Liquid Philippines. It's just unfortunate that King Kong lost the raw retry battle against Carl Teasy. Well, to be fair, there was a lot of things happening, but
Untuk
not
gold na.
just Carl Teasy straight up winning Retribution.
Yeah, that's the cleanest we've seen Liquid all series long, at least in these early engagements. I could eat off of that play.
and no one
Ini
died.
dia itemnya.
So, it's just
Masih mentahan
we're back
semua.
to MPLPH, guys.
Yeah. 3 minutes Hunter Strike already for Oheb. Rush. Keller a bit delayed on his first item. He had to go for a bit of a chop, so he had to, of course, get the Jerkin first. Really, it's going to be tough for the Badgers to go up against the Granger, so you'd want to build up more physical for yourself first.
Di-flickeri dong.
With the flicker and the
Tambah gatot.
through.
Aduh,
Serve
sayang
up to
kali
Kiyosaki,
dia
down
pakai flicker
goes
bang ya.
JP. King Kong takes him down. It's a trade 2 for
Sayang
1.
kali
Sanji
Louis-nya
goes
pakai
as well.
flicker.
Yeah, right there was the combo that Onic has been looking for.
Kalau udah dapat chow, Louis-nya nggak bisa lagi, udah pasti mati. Oh.
Brusco, Kirk connection on point. Sanford though has to be careful.
Oh, finds a stun on the King Kong. Pops to revitalize. They're trying to survive here.
JP.
Here comes JP and Sanji sitting in that fence brush. They spot Super Prince. Super Prince flickers out. Carl Deasy, can he come in? Not enough firepower from Liquid. They doubt themselves and back off.
Searing Torrent on point. Brusco's Jeet Kundo on point. And Super Friends able to get away. Had to commit the flicker to do it though. So Team Liquid Philippines has a bit of important information they can work with. No flicker on the Valir for this turtle take.
They were able to force a flicker off of Brusco as well, which means they're relatively safe here.
Oh, JP dropping the glorious pathway. Shadow
Masih
kill
dapat
by
Hayabusa.
Carl Deasy. Helping secure that turtle. Again, Liquid happy with these wins.
Inch by inch, they're starting to slowly take some advantages from Onic. But again, despite 2 turtles going over to TL, Goldie doesn't really show it that much.
Sure. Keller got to balance out a little bit of the early lead that OHEB got by getting a bit more hits on the energy shielding of the turret right now. So a bit more gold diversion, getting cooked up here by Sanji. Where is he going there?
Cooking.
Right there.
The chef has arrived alongside Sanford, but Onic
Harusnya
smelt
dilemput
it.
sana, Bang,
Onic
ya.
smelt it. Keller and Brusco got out of there.
It's actually a really calculated play. They didn't want to go too deep on that second bush behind the turret, just in case, so they don't mess it up. They also just get some information, but right now it is going to be still even Stevens on the map.
Alright, so I like how
Oke,
very
ini dia
conditional
untuk
right
goldnya
now is the
masih
mindset of
OHEB
Liquid
dan
and Onic.
juga Kelra,
Play
Bang, ya.
around the map, find your tempo and flow elsewhere, either through minions, through slide pokes, find an opening. Both going for a 4-1 split with Carl Teasy easily taking the tower up top. King Kong not able to fully defend up against that Hayabusa right now.
Look at the deja vu here, ladies and gents. Carl Teasy doing exactly the things that Hayabusa is doing, but in a bit of a more, I would say, optimal way.
Very game 2 performance. He's literally just riding the momentum that they had after winning game number 2.
Cuma
Sanji sent Sanford
mengirim
down here. I guess they're setting up for a push.
Sanporta, ya.
Yeah, they are. I think that's a straight up push now at this point. Kelvin knows it. Kirk probably wants to just check it. JP up on front. That tower's going down.
Up top though, I guess Brusco left that chubby wave. A passive push for Onic. I wonder if that's enough.
Looks like it. I think. No?
It is.
Oh, there it is.
All
There it is. Right to the last HP bar.
Top for bot then, top for bot.
Hey,
What did I see? What?
Sanji, stutter step flicker. He flinched.
Flickernya kena
He
tembok,
Sonic
bos.
forced him to flinch.
Stare down worked.
Alright, without the flicker there, that's a big info now for Onic. Team Liquid, oh, this is just gonna blow up into one big fight, isn't it? They're all here.
It's coming to a fever pitch.
Did Onyx see that?
Exactly. I bet the communication is, so does Sanji have the flicker or not, Prince?
Devo, where's he gonna take it?
Turtle down to half health. Less than. Kirk drops to revitalize.
Look at
Coming
King
in
Kong.
with the combo. King
Masih
Kong
dapat.
Call Easy secures the turtle. AOG away. Kirk has taken too much damage. So King Kong. Call Easy chasing him.
Masih
Throws
selamat
out a
King
shadow.
Kong, ya.
Back to the rest of his team. JP very low. But again, deja vu from Turtle 1, 2, and 3. Liquid walks away.
Yo, Carl Teasy, he's showing up as
Nggak
the
mau
young
kah
goat
melihat
right
buffnya?
now. What he's been doing in this series on this Hayabusa. Almost taking King Kong down there. The damage out, but he can dish out. And how far he was able to reach the Hayabusa to almost take down King Kong, to break the formation of Onic, and then get out of there without getting taken down, helping to secure the objective as well. Crazy.
At this point, it feels like Carl Teasy's just flipping a switch, going into GOAT mode. Every time a match starts, like he decides, you know what, I'm gonna go GOAT today. It's really so classy to watch. It's so you learn so much as well. And again, looks like
Hindi
that
akan mewah,
flicker
ya.
was not
Menuju
as
Holy
important
Crystal
as we
itu
thought.
It
King
was
Kong.
not as impactful. TLPH got away with it. I'll tell you
Hayabusa
what this
kayaknya
reminds me
menuju
of,
apa?
gentlemen. A minute away till the Lord spawns.
BOD
It's like
lagi.
Pacquiao Mayweather. No knockdowns, no big haymakers, just good boxing. Good MOBB.
Very technical, very point-based, and you know it shows veterancy. And that's exactly what's happening here in Onic and TLPH as well.
It's battlefield wisdom.
There you go. So again, very classic MPL
Kemana nih?
Philippines 2-1.
Oh,
at
ngirim
almost
Hayabusa,
9
Bang, ya.
minutes.
And it's
Ke
the one
apa
who's
sana?
at an advantage.
That's just how we do. That's
Peak
just how we do.
MPLPH.
King Kong udah jadi
It
Holy
is,
Crystal.
it
Oh,
is.
wow, look, they sent Carl Easy up to the top.
Yeah.
Escort
back.
that chubby wave. Force Liquid to respond. Force Onic to respond and say, what are you going to do about it?
Yeah. They haven't even done the Loyi Super Global Shadow, right? So
Yeah.
we'll probably see that later.
The world's longest shadow.
The world's longest shadow.
Oh, oh, oh.
Let's
Carl
go.
Easy smell something.
Yeah, at this point, Onic can't really engage. They need Brusco as a bodyguard right now.
This is all now just about excellence and execution. Could be a big difference maker here. The fact that 3 items are locked in for Kelra. BOD, Malefic Gun as well. So let's see if that's enough reach, enough damage on this attack speed. The Bennett focused Matrix.
Renmar, you just mentioned the
Tapi
magic
masih
word. Can't wait
menang gol
for Machine Gun Kelra to
tim
come
Liquid,
through.
Bang, ya.
Wagner.
MGK. And we're gonna see that later. Right now, it feels like TLPH is setting up for
Kemana
something
nih
pretty
dikirim?
big. That is 3 people
Oh,
on the side.
Hey.
Did he read into this?
JP and Sanji.
Wih, flicker di sana.
Coming from the behind. Dropping the
Kelranya.
Sanford.
Mati Kelranya, harusnya
Comes
mundur
through,
sih.
Kirk falls, so does Kelra. Carl Deasy finds him in the back line. 2 free pickoffs.
Dua dong.
That is big.
Kena
Kelra
pick-off.
already used the flicker as well.
The GOAT finds the god of the GOAT, and Bruce go with the kick though.
Amazing access.
Oh, whip-nya kena juga dong.
King Kong though repays Liquid and
Untungnya
Kong,
masih
taking
selamat
out
kah?
Oheb. He's not half health. He's got 4 members of the cavalry chasing him. Can Onic stop Liquid from this Lord take?
Okay, Super Fist and King Kong, Carl Teasy here, they're healthy. Team Liquid Philippines might just blitz this.
Glorious pathway dropped in by Daddy JP. Lord very low. King Kong coming through. No dice. Carl Teasy secures with the retribution. Sanford very low. Super Prince and King Kong looking for revenge. They find it for
Di
default.
cover
That was
langsung
a
black
hero
kicknya,
punch from Sanford right there,
Yeah.
stopping King Kong from the retribution.
And it's right on time, clutch by the Apex Predator. King Kong was like, all right, I see the line. I will dash through this badang and steal this Lord. But Sanford said no.
Man, peak MOBB, man. I just gotta say, it's so good. So good for both of these teams. And again, they're just trading haymakers,
Ini dia.
like you mentioned.
Okay, I'll tell you now. Just because
Masih
Kelra
babak
died
pertama,
once,
masih
and
apa,
just
Bang, ya?
because Carl
Masih
Deasy
easy
constantly
game.
finds him or constantly finds his targets where he wants him to go or to be, despite not finding the kills necessarily, I think Kelra can still make a comeback. He can still change the game, man. Oh!
Does
my
feel like it now.
God.
The junglers just
Balik
Okay.
King Kongnya.
measuring each other.
Carl Deasy may have just wanted King Kong there because look, massive push down bottom.
There's no answer, no big AoEs except for Super Friends as well. Well, they are pushing it out. They are just playing mind games on each other, and now they're kind of guessing, where is this Hayabusa? Where is Carl Deasy right now?
He took the scenic route.
Come on, 8 more minutes. We are almost there to the 20 mark, you know? Please. It's 4-4.
Brusco-nya
No clear gold lead. It's a
masih
2,000 for
menunggu
TLPH,
ya.
but it's still very close for Onic. So far, Liquid's been getting some strides. Oh,
kemana
diversion.
itu?
This could be big.
Waduh.
Oh my God, glorious pathway answer.
Selamat.
That diversion
Waduh.
play, Brusco does
Kena
it.
3 itu, Bang.
Oh, AOG.
Di combo lagi sama
The 4
Gatot.
members of the cavalry. Down goes Sanji, down goes Carl, down goes
Aduh,
Oheb.
4 orang mati.
And all,
Endong.
they wrote, "Wow, we tried. Mama, we
Dipaksa dong
tried."
ini.
And it's just Sanford left. The super fam finds the comeback.
You may be the greatest
Dipaksa
of
dong
all
ini.
time, says Kelra.
Masih ada ledakan ya? Oh, nggak ada lagi 2 menit 12, Bang. 2 menit 12. Masih bisa kah? Ditendang dong itu, ah. Waduh. Sialah. 2-1, Bang ya. GG Onic PH. Itu kesalahan teknis tadi tuh, Bang ya. Mistake kecil aja.
It looks like that's gonna be all
Tapi
she wrote
berakibat
for this
fatal,
one.
bos.
We have seen